Lawyer. When you need a lawyer, how do you find a good lawyer? Well, that takes us to this week's legal video blog. First of all, it depends on where you are in the country. Big states, New York, California, Texas, Florida, Illinois. Those are states which have lots of legislation. The legislatures in those states grind out an awful lot of laws. You need a lawyer in those states and in large states that is very specific in terms of the kind of practice that lawyer does, has to be highly specialized. Smaller states, well, lawyers engage in a more general practice and there aren't as many laws on the books for them to have to deal with, and they can handle a wider variety of law. But when you're looking for a lawyer that you know what you need, whether it's in real estate, whether it's personal injury, whether it's workers' compensation, whether it's a divorce, how do you find that person? Well, one of the first things you can do is look at an advertising lawyer. Advertising lawyers. There's a law firm, when they advertise, that wants to handle those kind of cases. That means that they already have some experience in those kind of cases and they want to handle those kind of cases. Also, you want to look for a law firm that is experienced and has been in practice for some period of time. The longer, the better. Minimally about 10 years. Also, when you're looking for a law firm, if you have absolutely no idea where to go or what to do, one thing you can do, a little bit of a trick of the trade, is you can call a lawyer, a law firm, and another practice component other than what you're looking for a lawyer in. Let's say you're looking for a divorce lawyer and you want to find somebody and you don't know quite where to go. Call a firm that does criminal work and specializes in doing criminal work. Sounds stupid? No. You call them and you tell them the kind of lawyer you're looking for. Law firms that don't do that kind of work often refer their clients to firms that they respect that do that kind of work, and they can give you the names of a number of people who do that work and do it well. Other thing you need to look for when you're looking for a good law firm is a small law firm. Study that was done by Ralph Nader some years ago found that the best service that was provided by law firms was provided by firms with 10 or less lawyers. 10 or less lawyers. Why? Because in a firm of that size, you commonly will wind up dealing with the senior partners. Maybe not necessarily directly face-to-face, but an associate who's handling your case will many times be going directly to a senior partner, somebody who started that firm, somebody who is a major player in that firm, and you'll be getting some good seasoned advice right off the bat. But the most important thing you need when you find a lawyer is finding a lawyer who cares. Find a lawyer who cares. The American Bar Association has done a study and they've tried to determine what are the characteristics that good, successful lawyers have. Now, the lawyers they were generally looking at were lawyers in very large firms, kind of firms you read about in the newspaper that have hundreds of lawyers with offices in Chicago and Los Angeles, New York. Those kind of firms attract people who are very good at doing what they're doing. But you know what? People who are good getting through law school are not necessarily the best when it comes to handling your immediate case. Because what the ABA found is that those lawyers who were successful had characteristics such as they were very didactic in their thinking, they were very concrete in their thinking, they lacked empathy, they lacked creativity. They aren't the kind of people you want to hang around with generally, and they're about as basically as warm as a slab of concrete. That's not the lawyer you need. You need a lawyer who cares about your case. ABA also has been doing a study every single year since 1947, asking people, asking individuals who have hired lawyers, what did you like about that lawyer? What didn't you like? What do you want to find in a lawyer? And you know, the one thing everybody kept coming away with, a lawyer who cares, a lawyer who cares, somebody who understands me and my case, my needs, and can help me out. Well, that's the kind of lawyer you need to find. Another kind of lawyer you need to find is somebody ideally who has related experience. If you've got a tax problem, wouldn't it be nice to have a lawyer who previously worked for the IRS? If you've got a personal injury, wouldn't it be nice to have somebody who previously worked for an insurance company or supervised a claims department for an insurance company? Find out what kind of related experience the lawyer has had either before law school or after law school that could be really very helpful in your case. And at the end of the day, talk to a couple of firms, talk to a couple of different law firms. You don't have to just go in and see one law firm. Most law firms provide a free consultation of 15 to 20 minutes, up to half an hour. Go in and talk to a couple of different lawyers. Find a law firm that you're comfortable with, that has a team of people that you feel will be doing a good job for you. Find a law firm that's small, less than 10 lawyers. Find a law firm that's been in business for at least 10 years. At least 10 years. I'm saying a long time, for at least 10 years or more. Find lawyers who have related experience, as we've already discussed. And most importantly, find a lawyer you can connect with, a lawyer that's speaking your language, a lawyer who basically cares about you. Okay. We bring you this as we bring you information every week, so you understand how the law works. I'm David Allen.